So part of today's lecture was to use my layout that I had to make actual 3D models. So I'm going to do this kind of I'm going to make my walls using rectangles. And I'm not being too careful with exactly what size they are. I just need something that represents a wall for me. So this is just a quick demo, and again, this is just a visualization. This is not your full detail set that's going to be used for construction at all. So now I can go ahead and trim these off so I can press pull that thing and make it look like a wall. And I'll make it 8 feet tall in just a moment. And it's okay if I'm going over some stuff. See, that was where a window was going to be, and get rid of that. So there's a little bit of detail work to do as you go through here. But if you just patiently go through and get things squared away, you'll be able to press pull yourself a set of walls up and around this. And some of you might already have this done. You know, if you did this building already, you've already got this part done. This was probably done in your project too. Okay, but I don't have all that with me right now, so I'm just starting over from scratch. There. So there we go. Now I can press pull that up 8 feet. So press pull. Up 8 feet. And I put the foot symbol there. So there, I press pulled it up 8 feet. And I know that there are some other things for me to do on here. I'm going to have to put, remember this was a wall with a great big opening in it. So there's a few ways I can do that. I can pretend that it's just part of a wall and press pull these little corners up. Or I could make a wall and I could put a big opening in it. And I'm not putting a roof on here, so that's okay. This is a visualization only. There we go. So that's coming around. And then I've got the same ones to do over here, right? I have to do a little bit of work over here. And I don't care that I'm coming in one way and the other. It's actually okay. Because again, I'm estimating this thing out. It's just too much. There we go. And so now I can press pull that up. And to make my openings here, now there's a few things I can do. These ones I just want to have openings. That I can hang a curtain on or something like that. And I think if I press pull this through and I go just to the edge, I think it makes the hole. If I go too far, too far. There we go. And this one, I'm going to show you how to put a door in here. So I've got some dressing rooms, and look, I could have left that and made a curtain on it and stuff like that, but this will be good enough for right now, just to kind of show what's going on. And I could actually draw that back in and make a curtain for it if I wanted to. Now I'll put a door in. So I have to go to my 3D warehouse and find a door. So I'm gonna search for door. There we go. And I'm gonna look for models. And I can find all sorts of types of doors. And I want one that looks kind of like a bathroom door. So I want a pretty simple one. I don't want a fancy one. Here's a pretty simple door. Let's see if I can find it. There's a nice door. Here's another nice. There's a nice simple door. Let's see how big this is. 131 kilobytes. I'll go for that. I'll do that one for sure. And look, it's facing the wrong way. So I'm going to put it out here for a little bit, and then I can rotate that thing. There. And now I can move that up against the wall. So I'm going to take a bottom corner of it so I can put it on the floor nicely. There. And I can readjust its position if I need to, right? I have to move it over just a touch. There. Got a door. And I might, just because I see which way it's going to swing, I might bring it over to here. Now, it's not really a door. It's kind of sticking out. And I can push it back in, or so that it's almost in. But then let's see what happens when I look at it from the other side. When I look at it from the other side, ooh, come on, don't freeze up on me now. It looks funny. Totally looks funny. So I'm going to have to do something about that. And what I do about that is I kind of show where the door should be. Then I move the door out of the way. I'll just get it anywhere out of the way here. And then I can press pull my door. And I can move my door back into place. Probably be easier to do it from this side. There. I got a door. And it actually looks like a door from both sides now. Kind of the wrong kind of door, but that's okay. It's good enough for now. It lets me figure out what's going on. I can go pick a better door if I want. So now I probably need that kind of a door over here too. So let me make a copy of that door. Because I think I had it set there. It's on the face. There. And I can do the same thing that I did over here. I would trace around it, move it out of the way, press pull, and push this in. So that's how you get your doors in there. If you want to do a little bit more than you've done before. And look, I can make a copy of this. Remember, you hold the control key down to make a copy. And maybe I want to rotate that 180 degrees. There we go. 180. The little red line is showing up. And so I do the same thing. Now I can go put this door into place. I can move the door to where it belongs over here. There. So I'm making some headway. Now I'll probably want to put in some windows. Don't you think that'll be great? Put in some windows. I don't know what I did here. This is I don't remember what that was. Was that going to be a sofa? Yeah, that was a sofa. I'm going to get rid of those things and just know that there was a sofa there. Oop, too much. So there's a lot of line by line cleaning things up, and many Autodesk projects and programs are the same way. That you have to just take things little piece at a time. But let me go ahead and maybe put some windows in. I'll go, and I'm going to show you a few tricks on this. So I'll say window, and see if I can find a good looking window. There's a neat window. And it's small. So I'll download it right into my project, and it's the wrong way. And see, this is what happened during class too, right? It comes up with, what were they thinking of? Why would they do that? So I need to explode that. And erase that. And now this is all in little pieces, so I have to make that back into a group. There we go. Now I can go put these into place where I want them, but again, I notice that it's rotated the wrong way. I think I just made that go the correct way. No, I made it go the wrong way. Right, this should be on the inside. So I need to go 180 degrees, so. Oh, forgot to pick my part. Come on, I'm having mouse issues here. There we go, 90 degrees. It's lined up on an edge. See how it's green? There we go. And that's an operable window that swings outward, I think. That's how it works. Okay, and so then I can do the same type of a process. Where I take that corner, I move it into place, and then I can move it to the height I want it to be. And I'll do that same thing that I just did before. We'll draw a rectangle from one corner to the other corner. Move that thing out of the way and press pull my window through the wall. And I don't know what I did there. It didn't go through. I must have run it into something. So let me, I don't know what I've got here. Got some weird extra piece there. There it goes. Now I got it squared away. I had some weird extra piece, but that's, and I can move it so maybe this front corner lines up with that. Something like that. Kind of nice looking, I think. It'll be okay. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And look, you can actually, if I make this a different kind of glass, I'd have to explode it, but I could make that a glass that you could see through if you wanted to. So there's a little bit of work. Now, let me go ahead and put in, I think there's supposed to be a sofa right over, and I've got something really weird going on over here that I have to fix. So to fix walls and stuff like this that just aren't working right, I have something really weird going on there. So I'll have to do a little bit of work to fix that up. Same thing is happening over here. So I don't know what I messed up that one worked better. There we go. Got those fixed up. So at least I have some walls back. Now I want to put a sofa in right here. So I'm going to erase my sofa thing and I'll just put in a sofa or a couch or a chair. Oh, that looks good. But that looks but I don't want that person there. I want it, but I don't want that person. Let's see how big it is. That's not too big. So I'm going to put that in, but I'm going to have to explode it again, right? And get rid of the person. Why they left that person there? What's the matter with these people? Doing just weird, bizarre things with their models. Why would you do that? So I have to do the same thing. I have to go ahead and I have to explode it, get rid of the woman, and make, oh, maybe that already is one. Let's see. That's already a component. So I can spin it around and I can move it into place. That's not a very good placement right there. There. It looks like I almost did that on purpose. So there we go. So now I've got a sofa, and I have to do something with this door. You guys know that. You guys know I have to do a little bit of work, clean this up, and make it so that the door comes open. But you get the idea. Okay. Oh, I needed my utilities closet, so I need to. Um, you know what I'm going to do right there? I'm going to get rid of. We go. You don't have to put the utilities inside, but it might be kind of cool. You can look at doing that once you get all the other stuff done. There's my utility closet, and you would probably need some type of a door or an opening to show that your utility stuff was in there. And you can put a wall mirror on. You can start really going to town now, and and getting these things done. So now we have to figure out how are we going to look at this thing. How are we gonna see inside? Well, one view that you need is something kind of the whole building. So sort of like this. You're gonna need one view or two views, sort of the whole building. Something like that. Okay. And what some people do is they actually put a cutting plane in. So let me put a cutting plane in here. Section 1. And now I can lift that up. You see how I can kind of like, I know where the walls are, but it makes it easier to see. Isn't that cool? So you could put a cutting plane like this and just sort of see where everything is without having to see quite so much wall. So that's a really neat thing. It's called a cutting plane. And so I'm going to make a new scene of this. And I'm going to right click and rename it. And I'm going to call it Building Birdseye. And then I can move that to the right. And so got my space plan, got my floor plan, my space plan, my building bird's eye view. Isn't that cool? And you'll be able to see most of your cool stuff in here. Okay, might bring it up just a little bit so that I see that there's a window there. And then I can maybe make another view too. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to select this and I'm going to unactivate it. And I'm going to put another one in there. I think I'm going to put another one on this front wall. That'll be my section 2. And I'll move it like to there. And that will show me some cool stuff. And watch, I can do some neat things. If I right click on it, I can align my view to see right into there. And I can turn it a little bit if I want, but now I'm right up to that view. And so if I were to show part of the dressing room, that would be cool. If I want to move it to where the other way, maybe what I want to do is instead of putting it on that wall, and this is just going to be up to you. Your job is to play around and figure out what you want to show. That's part of the design process and just getting good. So just taking a view that I've already shown you won't really be super useful. So I want you to kind of come up with some cool views. That's maybe a nice view. Look at that. You'll be able to see a lot from that maybe, or from that. Right? So this is how you create some of those views of each area. So if I wanted a view of the lobby, I could zoom in and show the lobby. If I wanted a view of the exercise room, I could zoom out a little bit and show this part of the exercise room. And from over here, I could show the other exercise room. So that's a really nice way to be able to do it. And again, I would save this as a new scene. And I would give this scene a name, rename as whatever it is. Rear section equipment. And then if I wanted to do this one, rear section yoga. And you can just go back and forth between all these now to get the things that you're interested in seeing. Okay, so, and you can turn things on and off. Now, if, let's say I wanted to see this and I didn't want to see that line, and I right click and I hide that line. Okay, and I hide maybe the axes, view, turn off the axes. Now I've got a little bit cleaner one, and I'll hide even Google Susan there. Hide. Where is she? There it is. And I could hide certain things. Once I'm done, I have to update this view, or it'll always go back to that other saved view. But now when I go back and forth, holds what I last did. So there you go. There's a whole bunch of stuff on using SketchUp and how to use the section plane tool and how to use the 3D warehouse. And I'll do more demonstrations as we go. You need to put some plumbing in, maybe some stuff in the dressing room. Maybe you want to put curtains on. Whatever your design is, get things in there that you can look at and see. And I'll show you how to model in Revit, and then I'll show you a little bit of the presentation styles. So this was the essence of our lecture today, which I forgot to record, but now you've got it. This is the lecture from April 13th in Design 320.